The City of London will be rocking this weekend as Arsenal and Chelsea lock horns in the Premier League. Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as it concerns Arsenal. Again, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and do not forget to turn on your post notification button so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. Alright, the Premier League returns after the international break and Arsenal could go top of the league for at least 48 hours as the Gunners trek to Stamford Bridge to square off with London rivals Chelsea on Saturday evening. Chelsea, who are starting to show promising signs under Mauricio Pochettino after recording 2 consecutive victories before the international break, will be hopeful to take something from an informed Arsenal side. The Blues, who are currently in 11th place in the Premier League standings, may not be at their best so far this season, but were able to thrash Burnley by 4-1 margin before the international break and will be confident ahead of this fixture. Raheem Sterling, who seems to have found his form, inspired his side to an emphatic come-from-behind triumph against the newly promoted side. The winger was overlooked for a place in Gareth Southgate's latest England squad, much to the bemusement of the Blues faithful as the Three Lions qualified for Euro 2024 without him. This will be the second time in the space of as many months. Well, last season's 12th place finish may have been a huge shock to the system, but Chelsea have improved in their last 8 games with 3 wins, 2 draws and 3 defeats, taking them to 11th on the table. They have also kept up to the miserly defense from last season to concede the joint second fewest goals in the league. Just maybe they had a player to score reliably, their points tally might look far healthier. Arsenal, on the other hand, are one of the 2 teams still unbeaten in the Premier League this season with 6 wins and 2 draws, and no side has kept more clean sheets or conceded fewer goals than Arsenal in the division this term so far. The team went into the international break buoyed by their 1-0 win over Manchester City, with Gabriel Martinelli's late strike deflecting in off Nathan Ake to hand Arteta his first Premier League points against former mentor Pep Guardiola. The last time Arsenal started the Premier League season with a longer unbeaten run was in the 2007-2008 season, having gone 15 matches unbeaten. With fellow pace setters and North London rivals Tottenham not hosting Fulham until Monday, a victory will move Arsenal top of the table. Arsenal's defensive display showed some level of improvement against Manchester City, with the champions limited to just 4 shots, none of which came from Erling Haaland. The duo of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes did a fine job of keeping the Norwegians quiet. Arteta will be hoping to have Saliba available after a toe injury led him to withdraw from the France squad. Now, one of the major qualities of Captain Martin Odegaard is his ability to unlock defense, but the young Norwegian has also applied more pressures than any other player in the Premier League this season, and he is also the only player to record more in both the midfield and attacking thirds of the pitch. He will most likely partner Declan Rice in midfield on Saturday, but Arteta has a few selection dilemmas further forward. It is still not certain Bukayo Saka will return after missing England's win over Australia and Italy. A return for Saka could see Gabriel Jesus fielded centrally, with Eddie Nketiah dropping out of the lineup. The London rivalry may also feature the return of Kai Havertz to Stamford Bridge, but this time in the red colours. The German could make his 100th Premier League appearance in familiar surroundings. While Chelsea might face an old friend in Kai Havertz, Arsenal will be taking on a familiar foe in former Tottenham boss Mauricio Pochettino. The Argentine has never lost a home Premier League game against Arsenal, recording 3 wins and 3 draws in charge of Southampton and Spurs. Now, going into the game, there are injury concerns for both teams. On one hand, Captain Reece James was set to return after recovering from a hamstring injury before suffering a fitness setback this week. Fellow right-back Malo Gusto could come in after serving a 3-match ban following his red card against Aston Villa. Carney Chukwuemeka, Armando Broja and Exel Disasi are all doubtful, but there is more positive team news concerning Mikhailo Mudryk, who shook off a knock-to score in Ukraine's win over Malta on Tuesday. Ben Chilwell, Romeo Lavia and Christopher Nkunku are among Chelsea's long-term absentees. For Arsenal, the October internationals saw members of the squad jet all over the world with fans praying for a full bill of health once domestic duties return. Star forward Bukayo Saka did not link up with the England squad for their victories over Australia and Italy due to injuries, and Gunners manager Mikel Arteta is also sweating over the fitness status of a number of other first-team stars ahead of their clash with the Blues. Key defender William Saliba was excellent in the success over Manchester City before the international break kicked in, but he missed out on playing for France against the Netherlands and Scotland with a toe problem. Arteta remains optimistic Saliba will be fit for the trip to Stamford Bridge, where he should rekindle his defensive partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes. And of course, Leandro Trossard, who came down with his hamstring problem against Manchester City and had to be replaced at halftime, with his Brazilian replacement netting in the deflected winner at the Emirates. Trossard subsequently withdrew from the national team duty to recover with Arsenal. He is certainly a doubt for the game. Well guys, this is going to be another huge test for Arsenal in their quest to win the Premier League title after winning the reigning champions Manchester City in their last game. But with Chelsea looking like they have found their form, is it possible for Arsenal to run away with all 3 points from Stamford Bridge? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me on the show, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this video. I'll see you some other time.